A very good morning, my dear students. Hope you all will be fine by the grace of God. Students, today we will learn about third experiment of Science 1, that is to observe the reactions and classify them into the type of combination, displacement, decomposition, double displacement reactions. So, let us see the videos. Children, in this experiment, we are going to see one by one. So, what is the third experiment? That is to perform and observe the following reaction and classify them into combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double decomposition reaction. Let us see procedure for combination reaction. First of all, in that we will see what is apparatus required. So here we require a test tube stand and test tubes, then 200 cc beakers, 6 droppers, a test tube holder, Bunsen burner, free fire tongue. What are the chemicals required? Calcium oxide in crystal form. We should not take in powder form. Ferrous sulfate crystals, copper sulfate solution, unrusted iron nails, sodium sulfate solution, barium chloride solution, distilled water, acidified potassium dichromate paper, litmus papers, and this cobalt chloride paper. Actually, in this experiment here, we are not using cobalt chloride paper. Now, what is procedure that we will see? Let us see the procedure, children. We have to take a clean and dry beaker, or we may take the china dish, and we have to place in it about 10 grams of small pieces of calcium oxide. Then what precaution we have to take during this experiment, that we should not touch these pieces with the hand, otherwise it may cause the severe skin burn. So we have to take the pieces with the help of the tongue or forceps. Now we have to fill a dropper with water, and nearly 5 to 10 cc we have to pour in the beaker or china dish, whatever we have taken. We should note down the observation. Again we have to pour 5 to 10 cc of water and go on recording the observation. This procedure you have to repeat 4 to 5 times. You can see here the vapors are coming out. If we'll touch the beaker, we can see we have to touch the beaker and we have to record the observation. We can see that the beaker will be hot. As the water come in contact with the slag lime, it start a noise and give some steamy vapor. After some time, we will see that some white mass that settle down, and we can see the clear solution, and the beaker will be hot if we'll touch the beakers. Now children, what is the conclusion? We conclude that it is an exothermic reaction, and as it forms a single product, it is called as combination reaction. See, this chemical equation is here. After this we'll see the second part. Now this is the second part of the experiment number 3. In this video we will see we have to take the ferrous sulfate crystals, then a test tube holder, test tube, spatula, matchbox, beaker, and water in that. See the color of the ferrous sulfate. You can see the color, how it is green in color. So here we will see how the decomposition reaction of hydrated ferrous sulfate salt and the decomposition reaction leads to formation of sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, brown color Fe2O3, that is commonly known as rust. Now here we will going to test presence of the SO2 and SO3 with the help of litmus paper. First of all, we have to take some required amount of the FeSO4 in test tube, and with the help of test tube holder we have to heat it. Then you can see here the chemical reaction is there. Now we have dipped one blue litmus paper in water, and that we are putting at the mouth of the test tube. We will see that this blue color litmus will change to red color because this sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide gases are acidic in nature, so they will turn it to the red color. And the brown color Fe2O3, that is ferrous oxide, will be formed, or we can say rust. Let us see now. This is the third part of this experiment number 3. In this module, we will learn about the reaction of iron nails with the copper sulfate solution. When the iron nails are kept in copper sulfate solution, the copper sulfate solution changes its color. Let us see this change. What is required items are there, that first we will see iron nails, 3 iron nails, second sandpaper, third test tubes as A and B. We have to label copper sulfate solution, thread, clamp stand. This is test tube stand. Now here we can see that we have taken 2 test tube and we have labeled them as A and B. Now in both we have to pour the copper sulfate solution. Now A test tube we have to take and just hold it with the help of that clamp stand, and B test tube we have to keep near to it. Now we have to take nails and scrub it with the help of the sandpaper. These 2 nails we have to tie with the help of a thread and put in the A test tube. Now the third nail, let it be, just we have to keep aside. After 20 minutes we have to remove these 2 nails and keep aside the third nail. We will observe that the iron nails kept in copper sulfate solution developed reddish brown layer. Now we have to remove the test tube A and keep side of the test tube B. We will compare the solution of both test tube. We will see that in A test tube the original blue color of copper sulfate solution is faded away, and a white and here the iron nails react. Why this happen, that we will see. Here the iron nails react with copper sulfate, it forms the ferrous sulfate. See the reaction here. Fe, we can see here, Fe plus CuSO4, FeSO4 plus Cu. So here the copper get collected on the nail. That is why that red color layer is formed. Fourth part of the experiment, that is the reaction between sodium sulfate and barium chloride solution. Here we are taking test tube stand and two test tubes. Then in that we have poured water. Now we will take sodium sulfate and put in one test tube and make the solution. Now we are taking barium chloride and again we will put in the second test tube and we will make the solution. Now adding barium chloride solution to sodium sulfate solution, a white color. See here, this white color precipitate is formed now. So this is fourth experiment.